like it was sort of like this pagan and corporate commercial capitalist kind of holiday, and you know, they were right, I guess, to a certain degree, but as a child, that's all you want is the perfect Christmas. You just want He-Man and Skeletor, and a remote control car, and a radio Walkman, and a gun. That's all I wanted. Our parents, instead, they'd give us little cards with advice. That was it. Sometimes they would give us trail mix, and sometimes they would give us little satchels, leather satchels full of crystals for healing. They didn't want to spend any money, of course, because they didn't have any money. You know, there were so many kids. They had so many. Can't even name all my brothers and sisters.
Try!
Because they didn't believe in birth control, and they were hippies. But I remember one year my mother, she would always buy a lottery ticket for Christmas, just one little scratch off. And one year she won $300, and she was so nice. She decided to distribute among all her kids, so we each got $20 to do the math. And we said, we just want to have a normal Christmas with like gifts and a tree and like stuff. And she's like, okay. She said, but let's do it after Christmas because then that's when all the sales happen. So we each had our $20, and she drove us to Kmart, and she dropped us off and said, you have 10 minutes, buy all your gifts for all your siblings. You have 10 minutes, go. So, and this is crazy because there's so many of us, so you'd run into your siblings like in 1 hour. So you'd have to like basically buy gifts for everyone in the family without letting them see you buy their gifts. And you only had $20 and there's like 12 or 15 or 20 people, I don't even remember. It's crazy. And of course I was immediately taken over by temptation because all I wanted was He-Man. And it was $9.95, and I went and I bought the He-Man, and all I had was $10.05 for everyone else. It was terrible. So I bought my dad, I remember I bought him lifesavers. And I bought my mom, I think I just bought her like Tic Tacs or something really stupid. And everyone got just like the cheapest junk, like jelly bracelets. I went to those 25-cent machines and I was just like milking those all night. Let's deal with this century. So I spent all my money and I was like, phew, I got all my gifts. Everyone got crap. And then as I was walking out, I realized I forgot to buy for my grandmother, the matriarch, you know, the one who loved us all, and we all loved her. She was beautiful, and she was old, and I remember she'd give us quarters and give us a little jar of lotion and say, would you rub our feet? So we would rub her feet. She always referred to herself in third person, plural, and very strange. So we loved her, all of her. I don't know where the story is going. Anyway, I had to run back in the store and buy my grandmother a gift, and I had no money, and I had spent $9.95 on the He-Man, and I was so convicted and guilty. So I went, and I knew that she always liked comfortable shoes because of her feet problems. I rubbed her feet many times, and she went crazy. They were like grapevines or something. But I wanted to get her comfortable shoes. So I went to the shoe aisle. I didn't have any money, and I thought Birkenstocks, the most comfortable shoe in the world. I didn't have any money, so I just took off my Sorels, my boots, and I put them in place of the Birkenstocks, and I put the Birkenstocks on, and I walked out of that Kmart. I stole from my grandmother. And I felt like I was getting away with like this amazing thing. I was like, cosmic. The universe is in my favor right now. The universe wants my grandmother to have these Birkenstocks. But my mother was at the car waiting for us with her watch, and she's like, 15 minutes, you were over 5 minutes. And I'm like, sorry, but I wanted to get Grandma these Birkenstocks, and I showed her the Birkenstocks. But of course I didn't have my Sorels, and so my mother said, where's your Sorels? And I didn't really understand the concept of layaway, so I said, I just put them in layaway. But she didn't buy it, and I had to waltz back into the store, and I had to give the Birkenstocks back. It was the worst Christmas I've ever had. Very long story. Okay. lest we forget that I'm here to sing songs. Going outside, shoveling snow in the driveway, taking our shoes, riding the sled down the hillside. Can you say what you want? Can you say what you want to me? Can you be what you want? Can you be what you want? And our father yells, throwing the gifts in the wood stove. My sister runs away, taking her books to the schoolyard. In time the snow will rise, in time the snow will rise. In time the Lord will rise, in time the Lord will rise.
Yeah.